All right, a basic once around of the machine. This is your touchscreen that controls the machine's functions. Beneath that, you have the start stop on the left for the machine as a whole. On the right, you have the up and down arrows to control your thickness scanning device. Here on the side is a memory programming port. It's not something that is user serviceable. Here you have your actual thickness scanning device. You would basically put a piece of material between the two sensors and then use the buttons above to close the table until it reads. On the front of the machine, you can see that you have the 4 red small arrows. They basically indicate where the magnetic table is buried. So under that arrowed section is where the magnet is to hold your smaller steel parts. The red light is your status indicator. In this case, there is faults with the machine because we have the door open. When there's a fault, the light will turn red. When the light turns green, that means the machine is ready to run. Your door's closed, air pressure connected, things of that nature. You have emergency stops on all 4 corners of the machine. Then as you come around, you have your contact drum station. In this case, the machine is packaged for transport, which is why you see the red straps. You have your switch for tensioning the sanding belt. You have an adjuster, the large white handle with the black knob. That's for adjusting your contact drum up and down or setting your pressures. The smaller handle in the center just acts as a lock to hold your adjustment. And then the lower handle on the block there is your support. That support, this handle here and the support block slide out of that keyed slot when it's time to change a sanding belt. This valve and regulator here set your floating head. The floating head is controlled by the air cylinders more toward the center of the machine. Your standard disc stations, here again the machine is packed for transport, which is why you see the red straps. Your front and rear stations. And then you have control switches that allow you to move the machine. It does tell you right there on the switches what they're for, and it's also indicated in the manual as well. Your electrical enclosure is around the rear side. There is a key lock in the center and a standard machine lock on either side. The 2 keys that you need are with the machine, your main power switch on and off for turning the machine on. Around the back side, you can see the pinch rollers and the other assemblies here. You have a cleaning brush there in the rear. Various over travel switches and safety precautions in place. Your conveyor and pinch rollers. And your door switches. Your air connection is here on the front right corner. And this one, as you can see, I just have it set up with a simple quick connect.